Hello and welcome to the first of the 5 sessions. Today we're going to talk about working with your student group. So what is a student group? We have over 45 student groups registered and counting. In fact, I think there's 48 right now. And so these are groups that are focused. Usually they have one subject that's in common. We find many groups from identity-based groups, including Korean Student Association, Students for Justice in Palestine, Black Student Union. We also have interest-based groups, including Ping Pong Team, SAIC Women's Basketball Team, and the Board Gamers Hearthstone, so many to name. We also have affiliated groups, which includes AIGA, NOMAS, and AIAS. We also have academic-based groups, which include Artists on the World Wide Web and many more. What they do is they facilitate dialogues with each other. Students really like to take the direction of the student group, and where in academics they are the student and they're doing a lot of exploration. Here they're applying that exploration into the dialogues they have with each other. Many of our student groups, their main purpose is to provide programs, which provides a way for them to engage with the whole or the bigger SAIC community. And so programs are a big reason for why student groups are created, which is why we're going to spend some time talking about event planning. Student groups provide a way for students to connect with each other over whatever topics they want to discuss, whether it's running or a board game, whatever it is. This is a great opportunity for students to get to build connections with each other. Now, what is an advisor? That's you. People who volunteer their free time outside of class to spend time with students and focus on things students want to focus on. So we thank you in advance for the work that you're going to do and the time that you're going to give to our students. You are full-time faculty and staff people, and I know you're really busy, and so we are trying to keep this down and simple. And if there's any way we can make your lives easier as advisors, please let us know what that can be. Each group is required to have one full-time faculty or staff to advise the group. And what your goal is really to provide guidance. You know, I personally work with Patrick Spence, the Associate Dean of Student Affairs for Campus Life, to advise student government. And I can tell you that I can't tell the group what to do. In fact, they have their own hopes and dreams. And what I do as an advisor is I work on guiding them and, have you thought about this? Have you thought about doing this? So what does an advisor do? Great transition. We know the policies. We have maybe a different grasp of what policies are like due to our stance as faculty and staff. And so understanding that there is a framework that our student groups must fall into. Advisors also understand more of the processes and why these exist. And so understanding and navigating, have you thought about this and posing that question to your student groups? Have we checked everything off of this checklist that we need to check off? Once again, guidance. So whereas, advisors know a lot about subject matter, they can provide, have you thought about bringing in this artist? When student groups have questions of how can I get more people involved, I will suggest that student groups reach out to their advisor to talk about vision and ways to get other people involved. Once again, vision. Advisors are those who help to create that vision with the student. Students often have this idea of these really big programs that they want to do, but that vision can become a reality with the work of the advisor. Advising also works with groups, and I know that many of you who have advised before know that there are intricate dynamics that comes with working with students and how they work together and together with you. And so there are so many psychosocial and social theories out there, communication theories, and so I'd encourage you to reach out to me if you want to talk more about them. These can provide a context for you if you would like. So thank you for listening to the first session. Please continue to the next session. The next session will talk about event planning and the steps that are more logistic when it comes to creating and putting on an event.